Recommendations on CVS Pharmacy. I'm going to talk to you about a little bit about the background and history. It's a customer value store, so it really relies about its customers. It's first found in the 1960s when it started attracting a chain of 17 retail stores. They opened up stores and pharmacy departments in 1967. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, CVS acquired many big drug companies to boost their pharmacy sales. By the end of the 1980s, CVS was the 17th largest pharmacy in the United States. In the 1990s, CVS continued to grow and purchase many other smaller drug chains. By the end of the 1990s, they approximately owned 3,400 locations all across the United States. Currently, CVS is the second largest in the United States, and Walgreens is the first, and over 7,100 stores in 43 states, and 550 locations have 1-minute clinics. Some more facts. More than 7,600 CVS pharmacy stores are across America, serving more than 60 million plan members. The largest retail health clinic system in the nation. More than 800 minute clinic locations all around the United States. The market leaders due to the walk-in clinics that they have, the Beauty 360, which we'll go into detail later on, and their fight against tobacco. Their mission statement is, we will be the easiest pharmacy retailer for customers to use, so their easy use of everything they have in the store is their main focus. And then their vision statement is, we help people live longer, happier lives. Some values that they have a lot of respect for their individuals, so they want to treat their customers with as much respect as they can. They have a lot of integrity for their work. They work in teams so that they help every customer out. They have an open mind to new ideas, so they're always changing. They have commitment to flawless execution, so they don't want to mess up or do anything wrong, and they have passion for extraordinary customer service.
What's your deal?
What's your deal? What's her deal?
What's his deal?
This is like totally your deal. Is that in a cannon? What's his deal?
Oh, that is so my deal.
What's your deal?
What's your deal?
With this face, I need all the deals I can get. Hey, Georgie, what's your deal?
2 for 1 bronzer, baby.
What's your deal? Introducing personalized deals on the things you buy most. Join the savings revolution today at cvs.com/myweeklyad.
Alright, so after hearing about the background of CVS, I'm here to talk about the SWOT analysis we did, just to kind of get a little bit of information on the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So we're going to start off with some of the strengths about CVS. They're a widespread and well-known company all throughout the country. There's 3 main parts of CVS. They have their CVS Pharmacy, their CVS Caremark Pharmacy Services, and then the walk-in clinics. They currently have 7,152 stores that generate about 68% of their profits. They have a well-established customer loyal program with over 5 million members who have their little Caremark cards. As you get recognized for going into the store and purchasing certain items, they keep track of your recent purchases to kind of tailor coupons toward your your shopping style. And they recently stopped selling tobacco and cigarettes in all of their stores throughout the entire country as a push toward a healthy lifestyle. Moving on to some of the weaknesses CVS currently has. They have a lot of government regulations which are constantly being updated with all new drug information and different health diseases that come out. And so CVS has to currently keep their policies up and their compliance up with the government regulations to ensure that they are following the laws correctly. Their locations currently do not compare with Walgreens. Walgreens is the #1 competitor for CVS, and currently their stores have a lot better, they're in a better area, they have bigger stores, a lot bigger of a customer base, and so it's something that CVS is currently on the weak side of. And then they have been experiencing a lot of theft and robberies in their stores due to a lack of security updates. That's something that CVS should be able to fix just by getting security guards or training their personnel to be prepared so that if these things were to happen in the future, they can just be ready for it and not get robbed and lose a lot of product and money in the long run.
Moving on now to some opportunities. CVS has been acquiring smaller companies over the years to try and beef up their market presence. And so some of the companies they've acquired over the last couple of years have been Eckerd, Save-On, Osco, and Long Drugstores. These have been a lot of smaller companies that have been absorbed into CVS's companies over the years, and they've been adding to the way that CVS can compete against the other bigger companies in its market. And then they've expanded their product lines as an opportunity as well. They have a lot of home care products now and privately labeled products as generic drugs. These are definitely things that CVS is starting to get more involved into because it's a way for them to generate more profits for their company. And also they have their Beauty 360 line, which is geared towards women, and it's basically an entire line of beauty products that they can have in their stores for people to go to. Women can go and pick out their favorite makeup, and this way, instead of having to go to a different store to do that while they're at CVS for their healthcare needs or their home care products, they can also get their beauty line stuff as well. Now moving on to some threats. Traditional and non-traditional competitors are one of the main threats of CVS. You have your Walgreens and your Walmart, who are two of the biggest competitors right now in the market that CVS is in, because they pretty much do the same thing CVS is doing by having home goods, beauty products, and also a pharmacy in their stores to be able to accommodate all the needs of their customers. Mail order pharmacies are also starting to emerge more and more as online sales have been going up, and the availability to deliver products has become a lot shorter than a week. Now you can get drugs or something delivered to your house in 1 or 2 days, or overnight in some situations. So McKesson, Humana, and Aetna are companies that are starting to do these mail order pharmacies, and it's starting to take a big chunk of business away from CVS. So it's something that maybe they need to identify this threat and come up with an idea to counteract that and bring business back into their stores. And finally, regulations once again are a threat, because with the ever-changing policies on drugs, CVS has to ensure that they're making a profit while following the law. That's something that, over time they just have to continue to adjust their business practices to ensure that they're complying in all proper ways. And that's pretty much all we have right now for the SWOT analysis.
I wish. Please, 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 please.
The wish we wish above all, for ourselves and those we love, is health. So we quit selling cigarettes in our CVS pharmacies and designed a comprehensive program to help smokers quit too. Expanded Minute Clinic with over 900 locations for walk-in medical care, and created programs that encourage people to take their medications regularly. Introducing CVS Health, a new approach, a new purpose, a new promise to do everything we can to help all those wishes come true. CVS Health, because health is everything.
All right, so next we're going to get a little bit into the business level strategy. Business level strategy is an integrated and coordinated set of commitments and actions the firm uses to gain a competitive advantage by exploiting core competencies in specific product markets. As you can see in the display we have over here, there's 4 main business level strategies. The specific one that CVS uses is the differentiation strategy. It is an integrated set of actions taken to produce goods or services at an acceptable cost that customers perceive as being different in ways that are important to them. And I'm going to get a little bit into how we came up with the differentiation strategy. The first part is the support functions. There's 3 support functions. The first one is finance, and this is making long-term investments in development of new technology and innovative products in marketing and advertising, and the ability to provide exceptional service. We got a little bit into this earlier with the Beauty 360 and the walk-in clinics, and also with the campaign against anti-tobacco. This is really an innovative and new way that they're doing things. First was the Beauty 360. It's a new way that they're marketing beauty products to women. The walk-in clinics, anytime you can walk in and get routine care, get a bunch of different medicines. And with the fight against tobacco, that they're really the first one to start doing this, so that's very innovative and a new way to advertise their company. The second one is human resources. They recruit highly qualified employees and invest in them. CVS does a really good job of recruiting employees, and once they get them, maintaining and retaining them, and once they do have them, training them to continue to better their product and brand. And the third one is management information system. This is acquire and develop excellent information systems that provide up-to-date market intelligence and real-time information. This is really big for CVS, especially in the pharmaceutical industry. It's really competitive and really fast-paced, and they especially need to be able to fill orders and receive orders very quickly. So they have to have in-depth management systems to get all those orders taken and filled. The next part is supply chain management. Again, in the new world of business, supply chain is a very, very important part. It's fast-paced, and like I said, the pharmaceutical industry is very competitive and fast-paced. They want to maintain positive relationship with their suppliers. The next part is operations. This is really big for CVS as well because they want to be very flexible. They want to be able to fill orders, fast-paced, have them, ready when the customers need them. Because if they can't fill it when they do, they're going to go somewhere else, such as like Walgreens or Rite Aid. And they want to have a rapid response to customers. And one of the ways they really do this is with their walk-in clinics. Like I said, you can go anytime. Go in, get a routine checkup, get routine medicine, get routine healthcare stuff. The next part is distribution. They want to have timely deliveries. Again, they want to make sure they can get the product to the customer as fast as possible, so that way the customer wants to keep coming back to them instead of going to one of their other competitors such as Walgreens or Rite Aid. And they also the market leader in mail order. We talked about this a little bit earlier in the presentation on how the field of mail order in the pharmaceutical industry is really growing rapidly. And CVS does a very, very good job of being the market leader in this and really captures a good percentage of the market. The next part is marketing. They have a really strong relationship with their customers. Their customers say a lot of good things about CVS. They treat their customer very well. They have a lot of loyalty programs for them. They have a really strong advertising program going on right now. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this, the campaign against tobacco. They're the first person in their field to really start to have a fight against anti-tobacco and stuff like that. It's really innovative, really new. It was a really risky strategy, but it's starting to really pay off for them. The next part is follow-up services, and this is like after the sale happens. They do this in a couple ways. A lot of times when you get your receipt, they'll have like a website you can go to, fill out a survey, and you maybe get like a promotion or a discount on future products and stuff like that. They also have an online website where customers can go to and check out upcoming deals, see what kind of new things they're doing with their store. And they also have a very comprehensive customer support line where if you have any problem in the store or you have any questions to ask, you can call them up, and get those questions answered really fast and really easy.
So I'm going to be talking about CVS's finances and doing a little bit of analyzing for you. Today they closed at $89.30. This is very well for them. Their 52-week low was $62 this year, and their high was up at 92. So they're a little bit down from the 92, but that was last week, so they're on the climb again. So as you can see, they're doing well ever since implementing their new tobacco-free program. And now I'm going to show you their 5-year stock analysis. So down here, it's in 2010, it was trading for roughly $31, $32. And now in 2014, we're at $89.14 at $89.30 as of today. So you can see the climb over the past 5 years. It's been all upward. So overall, as a company, they've been doing really well, and they're having great success in the market these days.
Many Americans who have prescriptions fail to stay on them. That's why we created programs which encourage people to take their medications regularly. So join us as we raise a glass to everyone who remembered today. Bottoms up, America. See you tomorrow. Same time. Another innovation from CVS Health. Because health is everything.
Hi, I'm going to talk to you guys about the key success factors that make CVS so successful. So behind this we have the market leader. They're the market leader in mail order and retail, also retail clinics and the prescription drugs. The reason they're able to do this is because of the key success factors. What makes a key success factor is There are functions and activities that a business practices defined by the market and viewed by the customer that are critical to the vendor-customer relationships. They're defined by the market and the customer, not by the company. So CVS doesn't make these factors, the market does, the customer does, and it's what's important to them that makes the company successful. So since CVS is primarily used for a pharmacy, they use this as a pharmacy benefits management as background for their key success factors. They focus on research, continuing education, and publications and web resources. This basically is why CVS is so successful. It's defined by the United States. PBM is most often a third-party administrator or prescription drug programs, but sometimes can be serviced instead of an integrated healthcare system. They're primarily responsible for processing and paying prescription drug claims. So how CVS incorporates this into their business with the research side of it, it's really important when you're in the medical field to keep up with the resources. Every company is changing their prescriptions daily, coming up with new innovative drugs. So it's important for CVS to always have the latest drug so that they don't lose customers who need those drugs. Also, CVS has their own generic product, so they need to make sure that they're keeping up with the main brands and coming up with other prescriptions that match those brands, including drugs, but also including like hair care or shampoo and things of that nature. They have their own generic product in that too. Also, they need to continue education. This is pretty important because without education, they don't know how to research or what is going on in the market. So they need to make sure that they're keeping their employees really educated. They do this by sending it to the RX school. So this school is the best source of accredited continuing education for pharmacy technicians, physicians, nurses, and other healthcare professionals. Current users of this are CVS. You can do this online or they can send you to an actual class. Also, the thing that they're educated on is obviously tobacco has been known to be very bad for people. So instead of selling tobacco, they have this anti-tobacco campaign. What they do is they sell products to help people wean off the tobacco and help them quit. So you would think that they're losing profit from not selling the actual cigarettes, but instead they turn it around into a positive and they're making products off positive drugs to help people get off of the addicting, unhealthy habit. Also, publications and web resources are really important. In our society today, the internet is key. That's how most people do their advertising. That's where most people see their advertising on social media and things of that nature. So CVS needs to make sure that they're advertising with that, which they do. They also have weekly ads, which you can find on their website, or if you are not technically inclined, you can pick up a weekly ad from the CVS that has weekly deals that you can get money off certain products through that week. Also, when you get a CVS membership card, that card can give you coupons. When you pay, it'll print out some coupons, so that's another good advertising technique that they use. Also, the web resources, they have a website. You can pretty much find all of their locations on the website. They also have a 1-800 number you can call at any time if you have any questions. You can also order prescriptions online, which is really convenient, so you can get your prescription refilled and it'll be ready by the time you want to go pick it up. And they also have applications for phones. So if you have a smartphone, you can download their app. You can refill your prescription on there, or you can even have photos from your phone or Facebook printed to the store. So it's really convenient, and they're really working hard to keep up with the new technology. So we feel that the most important key success factor is continuing education, because without education, they're not going to know the latest drugs, and they're also not going to know the best way to advertise to reach their customers. So that's definitely the most important one.
Yeah. All right, so I just want to wrap things up. CVS Health continues to strive to improve health, lower costs by developing new approaches. Has a unique pharmacy advisor program which helps people with chronic diseases such as diabetes. I just want to thank everybody. I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, Bloomsburg.
I'm a fireball.